Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you very much for joining me today. We're going to have some fun with some pattern building today and using the retiring in colours to do that. Just grabbing a couple of things that I've realised I've forgotten. This is using the Playful Patterns, or Pattern Play, sorry. Playful Patterns is the sweet Pattern Play stamp set, which is in our annual catalogue. So there's a whole suite of products that go with this set, and it is retiring. We now know what is retiring. So if you pop along to the shop now, under the sales and promotions, there is some last chance products. Have a scroll through there. Don't be too alarmed by some of them, because some of them will be retiring bundles and things like that. So have a look through, see what's there. Some of the stuff is reduced as well. Have a little gander, but this stamp set is leaving us, which is a real shame. It's a very, very lovely set to work with and just have a little play with. Okay. So there's a few different things that we're going to use over the course of this project. I'm also using the layering oval dies. Layering ovals are retiring. So in that set you get the scallops and the plain edged dies, which work together really, really well. So this large die here makes a lovely layer for this one, and so on and so forth. So, and you can use them individually, of course, and the stitch shapes are also retiring, so I keep those together. So if you want some nice sets of dies, layering ovals and layering squares in fact are on the retiring list too. So we're using those, and my sentiment is going to come from So Sentimental, which is also retiring, but you'll be pleased to know that the coordinating dies are staying, which is fabulous because I love them, and those of you who watch regularly will know that. So without further ado, let's bring in some scrap paper and a couple of card layers, and we'll get cracking with our pattern building. Okay, so we'll start off with this one. I think just it's a little quicker to build up and give you a bit of an idea of where we're going with things. Okay. On these samples, I used Pretty Peacock and Terracotta Tiles, so that's 2 out of the 4 retiring ink pads. The other 2 that are retiring are Rococo Rose and Seaside Spray. So we're going to use this pair of colours to make the other 2 cards. Now I'm trying to decide which way round to do this, and I think I'm going to use, excuse me, because, excuse me, oh bless me. I think I'm going to use the Seaside Spray to do this one. But the base of this one, we're using both colours on the cards. And this is this lovely sort of chevron-y kind of design. Okay, and I'm going to use both first, second and no, let's just do first and second with this lighter colour, shall we? And we're going to put those in across there, stamp off, and then do a full one. Okay, so we get this nice pattern going on. So that's already been, well, half of it was stamped off, so let's stamp off again, and we'll go along like that and fill that in. Really quick, really easy, nice effective design on that. Put that to one side. Okay, I'm just going to close the ink pad while I get the Rococo Rose out. And on both of the cards I've picked out these sort of bubbles just to add in the colour there. Oh, let's try not to drop our stamp halfway through. So first generation, second generation, and I've twizzled it around a few times on the way as well. Just keep it turning it round so it looks different. Start this one over here. I want a bit more over there. So I'm trying not to put all the same generations together, twisting and turning as I go. Let's put this one down there. I'm trying not to think too hard about it, because if you think about it too hard, you naturally want to make a pattern with it. But I don't really want to make a pattern. The whole point is to make it random, but it's actually quite hard to make things random. Okay, that'll do. It's just a little bit of fun, just having a bit of play with some ink. And this is the kind of card that, you know, a beginner can do, or a child, and just have some fun and make a card. Okay, so that's it. We're going to just leave that to one side for that one, and then we're going to bring in our other piece. Let's take away this. Let's turn it over. Let's not waste the other side. So we'll turn this other piece over, and I'm going to bring in this sort of rickety laddery thing, and this time we'll start with the Rococo Rose. Now this is a smaller stamp, so it's going to take a little longer to build up the pattern, but not a terribly long time. And you'll see, just making these various heights, first, second and third generation ink. Ooh, try not to stick your finger in the ink pad as you go. And you just carry on building it up as you want to. Again, I'm trying to avoid putting, you know, two firsts together and things like that. And trying to vary the length in between, just to, you know, make it a bit of fun, really. Like so. And we'll do the same on the other side. So maybe just start with the dark colour somewhere, you know, opposing. Oh, try not to get some smudges on it as well. It's probably just come off from my fingers. Where is that coming from? Something's picking up ink from somewhere. We'll cover it with our spots, won't we? So, like I say, just a bit of, I'm just going to clean that off in case there's something picking up from the side there. I don't know what it is that's making those little marks. some kind of stamping ghost. Is it my little finger? Don't know what it is. Something's making contact with the card there somewhere. Oh dear. Yeah, so this would be great for like little, I don't know. At some point we are going to be able to actually physically meet people. And this could be a really cute project to do with some friends. Now, obviously I'm focusing on this particular colour family with the retiring stuff, but think about how many different combinations of colours we could use. Blooming loads. How many Stampin' Up colours are there? There's 4 colour families. Yeah, brights, subtles, regals, neutrals. And they've all got 10 ink pads, so that's 40 colours. And then you've got the 2 lots of 5 from the in colours. So that's 50 colours, isn't it? Plus black, I guess. So loads and loads of combos. I'm just using 2 colours as well. Right, that second generation isn't really showing up so well. So let's just do first generation spots on this one. But again, try and rotate it round a bit. Make it look different. Oops. Just go for it. Have bits off the edge as well, because that looks more natural. That will do. Okie. Right, I'm going to stamp some sentiments onto some scrap card, if I've got any scrap card out. Where is some scrap card? It's funny, you always think you've got everything out and you don't. Just looking in my scrap bin that I have here. So like any bits of Whisper White, or Basic White, sorry, I think might be big enough to do something with. Just keeping a little tray here. Right, those 2 look okay. So I want to die cut them from that card. Might be risking it trying to get both on one. So we will stamp them separately using the same sentiment and the same stitched oval die to die cut those. Put those away. Didn't actually check. I don't know what the status is of the inks, because people who shop with Stampin' Up regularly will have known that those colours were retiring soon. So, oh, you know the scrap of paper I was looking for, found it. It's on my die cut machine, ready to go. Wally. So I don't know whether these are still available at this point in time. So that end bit there, that's a decent scrap. Let's just hold on to that. And let's die cut this. So this, I was actually, I've never tried doing the ovals around these sentiments before. They fit really nicely. And like I say, the scalloped versions in the set, you can find one that will go around the edge and give you a nice scalloped layer as well. So we'll just pop a couple of dimensionals on the back of each of these. Ooh, so they're ready to go. And I've got some white card bases somewhere that I've already creased. There they are. And we can just add those to our card bases. I'm just using white ones. If you've got coordinating cardstock still, then that would be cool too. Might put that one this way round. I cut my layers a little smaller, so I've got more of a white layer, white border on these ones. Also could have added a bit of ink around the edges just to bring out that edge there somewhere. Don't think this one matters too much. Like that. So I do like to just run over it with my crease tool. And then it's a case of deciding which way round I put the sentiments, and I think that is the way. I did it the same on the other one, so I matched the spots on each card with the colour of the ink on the sentiment. And then it's kind of up to you whether you want it, because originally I was going to think about doing it centrally, but I think they look quite nice, kind of following the flow of the pattern that we've created, and it gives me a chance to cover up a boo-boo, which is even better. Not going to add any gems or anything else. I just wanted this to be a bit of a focus on using this fun stamp set to create some backgrounds featuring the in colours, some other retiring products there. So there's our Seaside Spray Rococo Rose versions, and here's the Terracotta Tile Pretty Peacock versions. Okay, so same card, different looks, all very cool. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed that. Do check out the, so like I say, there'll be a section on the online shop where all the discounted and last chance products will be listed. So do check it out, grab yourself some bargains. I'd love to be a demonstrator. All the links are in the description bar below. And now's a good time to join too. So all that stuff could go into a starter kit, and you'll get even more money, even more products for your money. Great stuff. Thank you everybody. Take care. See you soon. Bye.